Greetings and welcome. My name is Jake Rayson. I am a forest gardener and a forest garden designer. And sorry, I haven't been. This is my second attempt at this because I got some new kit and it hasn't quite worked. So yeah, sorry, I haven't been live streaming much the past couple of days. It's half term, so I've been looking after kids and going off places and stuff. What I have been doing is a sketching course, learning how to sketch, and I thought it was really interesting for forest gardening because as a garden designer, it's all very well knowing about forest gardening and different plants and different materials and how to set up paths and all the rest of it and how to use CAD, and that's all great, but it's also being able to communicate the different ideas across. So I think it's really important to learn about how to visualize stuff and let people know what you're thinking about, communicate ideas. So I've been doing this course. It's called Traveller's Work Sketchbook to Drawing Landscapes, and it's really, really good. And I totally recommend it, actually. It was great. I got it for 12 quid and really good. Really, really happy with it. So I'm kind of enjoying doing it. And so she uses a rig on it, a camera rig for her drawing, to show her drawing. So I thought, that'd be a great thing to do, is to show that kind of camera rig. So I have that kind of this is the software, Irian, which is, let me get it for you on here. Hold on, Irian.com. Oh, good lord. So it's a bit difficult. I've got things balanced on my lap, and no, over here. It can't be that hard to get a bit of text come up. Irian.com, and that's a software that you put on your phone and your laptop. If you ever want to know about live streaming, give us a shout. If you're particularly if you're interested in forest gardening and live streaming, because it's actually quite straightforward. The setup is quite straightforward. So and I kind of recommend it. It's quite a fun thing to do. So anyway, that's the software. Now go away, software. This is it on Google Play. And yeah, so I've downloaded it. And now the really cool thing is I have a rig set up, which is this device here. I got my microphone on. Yes, I got my microphone on this time. And then this is so this is my this is the tripod. I'll set it up properly when I get round to it, but basically I'll set up with a tripod, a table, and then a light on it, and I can then just kind of do drawing and things like on the paper, and you can see much more easily what's kind of going on for drawing. So it's actually kind of handy for sketching and for showing ideas, whereas computers are great, but they're quite rigid, and you want to sometimes be able to sketch ideas out. So this is really nice way of doing it. There's a guy called John Campbell who has a YouTube channel. He talks about COVID. He's kind of really into COVID, the medicine behind it, and he talks about, and he uses this process a lot. So it's actually, I think, really kind of quite nice because it's quite interactive. Anyway, so the course, what's good about the course? Oh, look, you can zoom in. Oh wow, how cool is this? It's so cool. And then it's a bit wobbly because I'm balancing the tripod with my other hand. But basically the grass is zigzag. I'm not going to do it very well now, but it's that kind of like thing. And then it gets smaller as it goes further away, and it becomes like a broken line in the distance, and you get that sense of depth. And you got ground cover, which is like little clouds. That's not very cloud-like. Bigger shrubs, which are kind of bigger cloud type things. And then you use cross hatching to get like a sense of depth behind stuff. And then you've got bigger shrubs still, which you use leaves for, which you can see here that I've done before. And then it's like where the light comes from dictates, which side is leaf and which side is line. And you've got spiky shrubs, and it's like a symbol for each of the different things. So it's actually really nice. It's like a really nice way of doing it. And this is like a quick sketch I did. I mean, this is following along with the course, and I'm kind of really happy with it. It's funny. It's like, it's really basic, but I'm really happy with it because it's actually as a technique for drawing and giving the illusion of space and creating focus for the eye. It's actually really good. And I think for quickly getting across ideas about how a garden will look and a design will look, most people can't read a 2D CAD plan diagram, whereas this, you can say, yeah, it's a picture. And I never really got into drawing, so this is actually the first time I really kind of enjoy it. So there we go. That's Traveller's Sketchbook 2 by, what's her name? Oh, goodness sake. It must have a name. Marilee Nielsen. And it's on udemy.com. So yeah, totally recommend that if you want to learn. And then if you want to know how to set this rig up, give us a shout, and I'll share it with you. So yeah, forest gardening stuff, but not really. I've got a lot of forest garden things to do. I've got some training, which is brilliant. Really looking forward to that. That's next, goodness me, 2 weeks time. So I've got 2 days training, which is fantastic. Remote training via Zoom probably. So that'll be really good. And a very exciting project as well. So I'm very excited about that. The local eco house development over in Pembrokeshire is coming on. Had a WhatsApp call last night. Been in touch with the community council, so that's I don't think that's going to go much anywhere unless I kind of push it, but at least it's the ball started rolling. So yeah, things are happening, and yeah, just trying to get more work in. So I'm kind of doing forest garden work. So if you're interested in having your forest garden designed, give us a shout, because that's what I do. And then obviously there's our gardens as well. In total we've got 8 acres, which is a lot of land to maintain. So it's an ongoing project, but I'm kind of concentrating on one garden for this winter, concentrating on the original garden, and then just doing bit by bit. So I've kind of just about finished the wildlife pond, and then I want to start clearing up around the polytunnel and taking the grass back, and it's a bit like that. And then I want to work on the children's den area and make a den out, making a den for them and all that kind of stuff. It's just like, there's tons and tons of things to do, but that's in between all the other work. So anyway, I have got a workshop on Monday the 1st of November. This is first 2 Mondays of the month. And I kind of need to publicise it and push it a bit. It's 2 hours. So the first hour is me talking, and then the second hour is a Zoom meeting, and there's a bit of Q&A on the Zoom and YouTube. The first hour is free. The second hour is paid for. It's £20 for both sessions, and I think there's a half price code for it as well. So if you are interested, that's the first 2 Mondays of the month, and this Monday the 1st of November. It looks like I'm going to be doing it without anyone coming along to the Zoom afterwards, but that's fine. It'd be good practice for me to do it in the evenings. Yeah, there we go. So that's what I'll do, and I kind of think it's a nice thing to do as well. It'll help me hone my reducing the course to its essence, because I think the main course that I have, the backyard forest course, is really big. It's kind of quite weighty. I'm used to it, but it's 3.5 hours, over 3.5 hours, and that's a lot of information to take on board. I mean, it's good, don't get me wrong, but it's kind of, I think is too much for most people. Anyway, so lots of other ideas, lots of other projects. There will be a book giveaway. I have a copy of Creating a Forest Garden that I'll be giving away. And I've got a course giveaway coming up as well. So subscribe to my newsletter, natureworks.org.uk/newsletter. Can I type that in here? Hold on. Oh yeah, it's kind of handy. Look, this is me typing. natureworks.org.uk/newsletter. That's the URL. Oh no, that's not coming up, is it? It'll come up here. Hold on. Slideshow Bob. There it is. So there we go. Thank you very much for watching. Catch up with you soon. And yeah, bye for now. And I'll unbalance all this kit. Cheers.